everybody, how's it going? StormeDegree 14 here, welcome back to another reaction. We're going to be reacting to Nostalgia Critic's newest video of his review of the Disaster movie. Now, the Disaster movie is something I do not know of. I did a little bit of digging into it, and it turns out it's some sort of like a hodgepodge movie of many different intellectual properties, and they seem to be helping these main characters find their way through this movie. Honestly, it may sound fairly interesting, but considering Nostalgia Critic is going to review it, it's probably either something really good or an absolute disaster. All I can do is watch, see what he thinks, and maybe make my decision from there after watching it myself. That being said, let's get on with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. We're back, folks. Oh, if it doesn't glitch out first. Ah, nice music.
It's some sort of character based on the movie I just watched. Isn't that wacky? Oh, I bet you and I are gonna have a lot of interesting commentary together, Disaster movie.
Damn!
Oh, I don't think we're gonna do that. No.
Oh no, not the chart, people.
What now? The chart says this isn't the proper commentary for the film.
Oh, shut up.
Therefore, we're taking over.
Minions!
No, not these guys. Anyone but these guys.
Disaster movie.
Furiosa!
What?
Oh, I see. You're gonna have her blow up because there's a ton of
Is that
explosions and a
Tamara
literal
doing
bomb.
the sound effects?
But you didn't even do anything.
Yeah, I think it is.
Characters from movies that just came out. In fact,
That with
not
Doug
even
and
characters, they're literal cheap cardboard cutouts.
Watchers!
Did anyone
no.
even see that movie?
It came out, didn't it?
That's your qualification.
Not really. Taylor Swift!
And what reason she's
Who's
here?
not even a movie star?
She was in Cats.
That's your qualification.
Ew.
Like a good neighbor.
Really, State Farm?
You're just throwing in commercials now?
Well, you've heard of them.
But you're not saying anything about them, and when you do, it's not connecting to anything we're talking about.
Yeah.
Somebody's.
So this is the allegory.
And that's another thing. In trying to stay topical, you're ironically dating yourself.
That's not true. Yes, arguably I've been dating myself for a long time.
And that is the problem with meta humor as well. It heavily dates it. You should learn from this, Rick and Morty.
Darling.
So this satire doesn't connect to anything, uses only soon-to-be dated references, says nothing about the material you're satirizing.
Gonna get to the punchline already?
One more. And on top of that, isn't insightful or funny. I think it might be your finest work.
Really? What? So he likes this film. Interesting. Alright, I'll give him a chance.
Hard to believe, I've never actually sat down and watched all of a Freeberg and Seltzer movie.
Oh,
Or
like
some
High
people
School
have called them
Musical?
A movie. Now, satire films have been around for a while, mocking certain genres
yeah.
of films. But the ones that redefined them and arguably gave them a formula were the films of Mel Brooks and Zucker/Abrams. Satirizing usually
fair
one
enough.
movie, but taking brief shots at similar films in the genre and occasionally a popular reference that might connect. That
I remember
changed, though, in
that one.
2000 when Scary Movie hit theaters. A divisive film to say the least, the movie did still mainly focus on satirizing the Scream films.
Right.
But they tried to work in as many other scary films and current pop cultural references as possible. Sure, you can do that as long as it's structured well. But two of the film's writers, Jason Freeberg and Aaron Seltzer, said structure's for people who like things. Let's just cram in as many references as we can so people will see the trailers and think we spend as much time mocking them as previous satires have. Thus we got the movies, films trying to bank off Scary Movie's success, down to even using the same poster layout. Many of them were handled by this duo, and to their credit, people kept falling for it. Even as the audience eventually shrunk for these films, they were so fast and cheap to make that not that many folks had to see them.
Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
there's gotta be an
Poor
8-year-old
Alvin and
or
the
a person
Chipmunks.
waking up from a coma with brain damage who didn't
the
know
Hulk.
this formula yet. And those two seeing it alone would probably be enough for these films to make a profit. When I asked folks
Kung
online
Fu
which of these
Panda,
films was
what?
arguably
Oh?
the worst, almost unanimously people said Disaster Movie.
They had all these
With
characters?
a 1.9 rating on IMDb, 1% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Dang.
And the audience's credit, it was one of the few Freeberg-Seltzer movies that didn't make its money back. I feel like that soldier who sheds a tear of hope for humanity's future in paths of glory. So, is this the worst of the movies to ever come out? Well, I've never seen any of the other ones, but yes. There's just no way it's not yes. But let's take a closer look anyway.
I don't know if I
Yeah,
want
folks,
to.
It's that bad. Let's take a look at Disaster Movie. Come on, you're not getting out of this that easily.
Oh, come on, dog. Don't make me do this. Okay, so I made a mistake. He
Actually
doesn't
sat
like
down
it.
and watched Armageddon. This is opening titles. Yeah, I'm not even convinced they sat all the way through that.
Wow. Dang.
At least they're straightforward about what we're about to get.
Yeah.
They open with a parody at 10,000 BC and
I thought it was Ice Age
shot
with like Scrat being
parody
stomped.
of American Gladiators. What's going on?
You just got wolf.
What?
That is an official trademark that I am getting registered. It's a lot of stuff you gotta do, a lot of hoops you gotta jump through.
What the hell?
Like me and saying, wait, how does a show that was canceled 8 years earlier connect to 2008 references?
I have no
Brought
idea.
it back briefly that year, even though it was also canceled that year. So
Oh.
sure, it's in.
Gotta get on
Interesting.
the internet. Gotta go to some stupid ass website where you register a catchphrase.
Yeah, dish
Oh
out.
my goodness. Yeah, it looks like something you'd see out of like modern shorts nowadays, with like the really crappy costumes and just, ugh.
As many of those jokes as you can on this. Wolf from 2008 American Gladiators is always going to be a thing.
Oh dang.
They're so small anyway.
From what, Wolf?
From steroids.
My God, do you think your audience is just Rain Man trying to understand who's on first? Because actually not a bad guess. He then stumbles across.
What the hell?
Oh,
The
going for
vampire
obvious
from
ones.
Monster
What?
Mash?
Is this film supposed to come with homework? Like, answer how any of these jokes are supposed to connect to anything?
The end of the world will be August 29th.
If you're a vampire, why are you
2008.
sitting out during the day?
All I can put together, I think, is Amy Winehouse had bad teeth like a saber-toothed tiger? Maybe? Either way, making fun of Amy Winehouse is always going to be classy.
How much time do we have?
Alright, let's have a look see.
Everyone's on
I don't know,
Facebook.
maybe it's
Finally,
am I
a joke I'm
misinterpret?
glad
I
to see.
misinterpreted.
Your doom lies with this.
Crystal Skull.
It's not just I'm watching a bad 2000s movie, it's that it's like I'm watching other bad 2000s movies.
Yeah, it definitely
Turns
sounds
out this
like
is
that.
all a dream of Will, played by
Also,
Matt
I think
Lanter,
that was just
who
a
wakes up
Discord message. Hold up, let me take care of that real quick.
next to.
Flavor Flav, yeah!
I guess I can make another joke about how a dated reference connects to nothing, but honestly, I'm more amazed they had to get a look-alike. Like, even
They got a
Flavor
look-alike.
Flav had standards above being a disaster movie.
Love you.
I like you too.
Will talks to his girlfriend, Amy, played by Vanessa Lackey, who's annoyed he never said he loves her.
Come on, Jojo.
You're taking JoJo?
What the hell?
I will.
I'd rather hear JoJo's history with these people than any other jokes in this movie.
Are
Honestly,
you still coming to my Sweet
Kinda.
16 party?
You're 25.
Okay, that was a cute bit, making fun of how younger people are always played by older people.
ugh.
Or it's a pointless reference to something popular that year. You know, it's starting to hit me. I
sweet.
don't think I like 2008.
Nah, it wasn't the
Party
best
where,
year. Let's be
surprisingly,
honest.
They don't just make 2008 references. No, they make 1997 references.
Look at me.
Oh my lord. What the hell?
Now, there was supposed to be a movie in this disaster movie, right? Hello? Hello?
Hey,
Yes?
don't do that to me. That's gross, dog.
It's your buddy, Dr.
Ugh.
Phil.
Daniel
I need to get, like, some eye bleach after this.
Radcliffe. See, I can just list people too.
Oh, we're in for
Look,
some real
no
shit
Country for Old
today.
Men guy. Yeah, I know the character had a name, but they sure didn't learn it, so why should I?
Oh my god, did you just
Hey,
shot
look,
him in the head?
Super bad. These aren't even disaster movies.
God, you're such a douche.
Oh, remember
What?
what I said before where even Flava Flav wouldn't stoop so low as to be in this film? I just wanted you to remember I said that. Hey, Kim Kardashian.
Those guys are trying
Oh.
to steal our booze.
Nobody tries to steal my gold slogger.
Shoot the target.
Well, you want to
That
shoot him?
escalated quickly. I wonder if it's just to make another joke work.
It probably is.
Say what?
Don't tell him what to do. He's my man.
Nope, totally wrong. This joke doesn't work.
No. Was there even a joke to begin with?
Today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today is the day I hope you will donate.
Zip your lip.
You can control the bullet to go wherever you want.
Ah, yes,
Ugh.
the famous Carmen Electra scene from Wanted. Did you just play Mad Libs with what actor goes with what joke?
Does she have a
off,
periodic
bitch. You
table
don't
or a
wanna
Sudoku puzzle as a
All I
tattoo?
see was to lead to another joke that doesn't make sense. I mean, the story vanished. We might as well just watch smut at this point.
Eh,
Hey,
I
where'd
mean,
all
I
the
guess
people
this
go?
is better than what we're seeing before.
Oh, it was a daydream. Thank God you established that, because this one seemed crazy compared to everything else.
Nice shot, ass.
You know, actually, they proved in Mythbusters that that is impossible. That you can't just twirl a gun and the bullet curves like that.
Okay, so every corner of the room has a different movie not being funny. Was that just the theme of the party?
I think so.
Jamie Lynn Spears, I'm keeping this baby. And look, stud, you were no George Clooney.
Well, I hope she gives birth to the plot.
I don't think there is a plot.
Super duper sweet 16, then with a high school music.
Don't even try with an explanation, just go, movie!
Yeah, pretty much. High School Musical?
You know, for a film promising characters blowing up, they sure are taking their sweet time.
It's Jessica Simpson!
JT's here. JT.
I would
What
love
the
somebody
hell?
who has never seen a movie before try to explain what's happening. What am I talking about? I've seen hundreds of movies before, and I can't explain what's happening.
Yeah.
How about
This
that?
is a new
Like,
low
20
of,
minutes
like,
in and an actual
confusion.
disaster movie is referenced in disaster movie.
Fabio, you're wigging harder than a smack addict at
fuck?
an Iggy show circa 73.
What?
I speak in overly written clever for clever's sake quips.
Huh. So they're mocking a film who just makes random references and passes it off as humor. Wow! Look at that huge fucking hypocrite!
Yeah. What kind of movie is this? The fuck is this shit? Oh my god. It looks like a mad sketch gone wrong. Absolutely wrong. Oh my goodness. This is so disgusting. I don't even know if I can continue watching. I mean, I'm gonna have to. But you're gonna watch with me. If I have to suffer,
if I
you
look at a
guys
hippo,
too.
That's the perfect amount of grit I would need for its pen.
Yeah.
Even the notes are getting dropped off here from Asia. Sorry about the subject change. Anyway, this is stupid.
Yes, it is.
Now, you could make the argument, should I be talking about that when I've done some similar jokes like this in the past? Well, one, it's
mean-
like, no, they're dated and didn't always work. Two, I at least had something to say about them. It wasn't just a reference. And three, it
yeah.
did take over 90% of what I was talking about. This just doesn't seem to care if it does that or not.
Ugh.
In fact, literally,
And
here's
there's
the
even a
only
bootleg
joke,
product placement.
only joke that almost brought a smile to my face.
Every time we made love, I was thinking about another guy.
Well, so was I.
What?
It's the most this movie's ever gonna get from me.
The quake erupted a gas main and destroyed the ghetto. I can live with that.
Not
Really?
since Blazing Saddles has a movie dared to ask, why aren't we watching Blazing Saddles?
Asteroids are falling out of the sky.
I'm not gonna even bother to ask what's happening
Okay,
now.
so Will Namir, obviously the main characters, but aside from that, who do you think the other leads are? It's impossible to tell who is constructed well enough to hold a movie and who is just a throwaway joke.
Yeah.
Okay, the black best friend, that's kind of a trope. The super bad boys?
Oh, I
No.
thought-
One of the High School Musical kids?
No.
Carmen Electra got a whole bunch of screen time. Guess she's out.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Juno's a lead. Why not? And Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
Can I just say I watched the rest of this? The makers of the film clearly did for the movies they're spoofing.
Yeah.
It's Armageddon! I think I just shit myself!
Oh my goodness.
Are you so desperate you'd have that pointless a reason for a little TNA? What am I talking about? Of course you are.
Yeah. This seemed like the movie that would do that sort of thing. I mean, it's already been doing it before that.
Wow! It's Smash Mouth! But she comes back to life to promote her merchandise? Was that
What the hell?
popular thing to make fun of her for? This solid 2 minutes of joke seems to think so.
Remind your parents to pick up your official Hannah Montana lunchbox! Can somebody help us? Isn't there anybody that can help?
This really is a
Look at the
disaster.
low bar of not trying in this movie. She is really not trying. Hey, Freebird. Yes, Seltzer? I just saw a trailer for Hancock at Best Buy. What's the sound on? No. Yeah, put it in the movie anyway.
Good God. I mean, the only thing they did right was label the movie properly. It is a disaster. Ugh.
You should
Okay,
think I'm
I'll
exaggerating.
stop pausing
come
so we
on,
can get
they
through this
must
faster.
have seen the movies they're
I'll try to
satirizing.
stop pausing.
Hancock and this film both came out in 2008. But big deal. Maybe one came out in January and the other came out in December. Like, that's still plenty of time to see a film, write some good jokes about it, really think about it, and put it into a movie, right?
How close are they?
10,000 BC, Jumper, Get Smart, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Dark Knight, Prince Caspian, Wanted, Iron Man, You Don't Mess with the Zohan, Sex and the City, and Kung Fu Panda all came out in 2008.
Good
That
Lord.
means not only do they have to watch all these, write the script, and film it in time for a premiere date at the end of August, but also get this all done for 3 more of these movies to be released the exact same year. One of them directed by the same duo. There is nothing AI can take away from us that we aren't already gladly sacrificing ourselves.
Fair enough, I guess. Ugh. At least AI would do better than this. Oh my gosh.
Ah, summer. It's great feeling the wind blow through the dots on your head that used to be your hair. It's on Twitch. We also got content 5 days a week. Hope to see you there.
Zoning music. Whew.
They make their way into an abandoned building, and there's shitty satire in here too.
Right. The Sex and the City characters.
Unless you want to fight.
This movie would be more effective if they were just literally running away from bad parodies.
Yeah.
I never back down.
Get some.
Juno and Carrie Bradshaw. They listened. They're finally giving the people what they want.
Oh my lord! What?
Like you just...
Oh my god! Ugh.
Found out what lactating is. I think you just found out what lactating is.
I do not want to...
We gotta take off our clothes. Our bodies will keep each other warm.
This is the most expensive Elsagate video I've ever seen. Will has a dream he becomes a jumper who jumps into Narnia and gets killed by Prince Caspian.
You guys?
Well, at least he was freed from this torture.
Okay, I'll just say it. I am legitimately, unironically impressed with how lazy these references are. Like, how little do you have to care about your job that thousands of people travel to Hollywood to get? It's intriguingly mind-boggling. More asteroids fall around them, so they have to leave.
This is ridiculous.
Will calls Amy to make sure she's all right.
I love you.
What?
Wow. They'd rather make fun of an AT&T commercial nobody remembers than an actual disaster film. I literally just count Armageddon. You have 1. Has anybody counted any others?
No.
Good news, the Kardashian dies.
She probably won't be missed in this film.
Lives are now forced to discover substance. So I will admit, there's at least an idea of a joke in this character from Enchanted not being a princess, but just really being a crazy crackhead.
Actually, I'm
this
just
is pretty funny.
A homeless chick who lives in the sewers.
How'd you end up there?
Drugs.
But there's just one problem. We're still in disaster movie.
Ready to step up?
You mean like the first Step Up movie where the tough street dance?
No.
Too late.
When Naked Gun is saying, wow, we really were in the heat of the night of
our day, my gosh, why?
Okay, Twister. Or Sharknado. I don't care. We can say we have more than one disaster flick in this.
Yeah.
Anyone that can save us!
We need a hero!
Or 20 to fill up
the
our
Hulk?
time.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much the next few minutes. Superheroes
Yeah,
in their dollar store costumes show up and then
Iron
go
Man.
Whatever. Like, I'm carrying a lot of baggage. I didn't need that, man.
Man, let's really think about this. They had to poorly overdub that line because what was there originally, according to them, was bad.
Oh, I want to hear what they have to say.
What did he originally say to have that be the better replacement?
I gotta hear it.
Mussolini deserved another shot. Bye.
Ugh, ow.
I guess in their own way, the Chipmunk movies were kind of disaster films.
I mean, fair enough. Oh my god, that's even worse. I was gonna say, they look like they're drugged up, and they clearly are.
Every scene is a Family Guy cutaway they just forgot to write the lead-in for.
Yeah. Oh lord, Elvin.
Boy,
Or Simon, or whoever is who.
Left. The magic of cinema.
Oh no, that's Simon. That's, I think, doesn't matter. The fuck is happening?
You had gold with this Chipmunk routine, huh? Not even joking, they go 5 minutes with them throwing these damn puppets. I guess I could be upset, but I have to remind
5
myself
minutes?
when one joke ends, another begins.
But I do have this terrible headache.
Oh, no, not this, not this.
Okay, so here's an example of what the scene is
I
trying.
hate that commercial
In
so
Young
much.
Frankenstein, Victor has to travel to Transylvania and he has to take a train. When he finally gets to the station, he asks the boy, "Is this the station?" And the boy says,
Yeah, truck 29. Oh, can I give you a shine?
No thanks.
This is a reference to a song people knew at the time called the Chattanooga Choo Choo. Honestly, a lot of people
Okay.
still know it today. It's not a great joke, but it makes sense. He's traveling from one place to another. The plot demands it. So here's a cute joke that connects to that. Not only
Right.
does this character have no reason to be here, there's mostly no reason for these characters to be doing anything or going anywhere or bumping into whoever they
No.
bump into. But the only reason they say she has a headache is so they can cut to this random commercial.
This-
This reference isn't great, but it does
this
connect
god-awful
to a
head
few
on.
things. This reference is awful, and it connects to nothing. It's just something you heard of. So audiences filled
And why
with
this
people you
commercial
love to
of all
spend time with
of
can get
all?
together and say, "Yeah, get it? Because you saw it! Funny!"
No, not at all. This is why making references is not a perfect form of humor. It has, like he says, it has to connect to what is happening in the story. And these are not connecting at all. In fact, I don't think there's any story to begin with. You know, I'll talk about more what movie I think did this right.
Hey, whoever cooked the tick.
You leaving too, Batman?
Shit. Yes. Yeah. I'm leaving. Okay. I don't want to die.
I'm not expecting much disaster movie. Clearly nobody is, but at the very bare minimum, I'm expecting something that looks at least a little better than what we could put together. Did you
Yeah.
drop the carpet? What is going on here?
I had a woman one time.
Yeah, your
tell me I
costumes
was
are
the
better
top
looking than
4
this
best
thing.
lovers she's ever had. That's a true story.
Man, even with these references connecting to nothing, you're somehow finding a way to connect it even more to nothing. I'm not even able to say what's going on. There's literally no
Really?
situations, just references to other movies.
Night at the museum.
And Beowulf.
Indiana Jones?
Hell no, Kung Fu Panda.
What's happening? All dogs go to heaven.
Pretty much. Oh, and he looks so atrocious.
I can literally go to a birthday character's agency and find a Kung Fu Panda costume that looks better
Yeah,
than that.
oh my
Most
gosh,
that look
why
better
the
than
mouth movement? Oh, Poe.
That. Wait, here's
Oh, Poe. Why? Why have you been digging into the crack again? Did the chipmunks share it with you?
Literally go to a
I think they did. Okay, stop jumping around. Sorry. Oh, back up a little bit more. Hold on. God.
I can
He looks
literally
so
go to a birthday character's
disgusting.
agency and find a Kung Fu Panda costume that looks better than that. Most that look better than that.
Yeah. Alright, and then there's Indiana Jones,
Wait,
like you said.
Harrison Ford's not a little black guy. This film's saying what we're all thinking.
Thanks, son. That's right. I'm your father.
What?
Sure.
Okay.
Whoa! I'm gonna make it.
And Butcher.
Yeah, in all honesty, I'd rather watch this than Crystal Skull. No, if I have to say I'd watch Crystal Skull over something else. Damn you, movie!
Dang! Now that's a
They
statement.
get the Crystal Skull back to its rightful place, and the world is saved. At least that's what the wiki said. I am actively trying to repress this movie even as I watch it.
Yes, please. I'm trying to do the same.
Do you take Amy to be your donut of love that you'll fill with cream every day?
And
Why?
look through. That's it. You did it. That's literally every film ever made referenced in this movie. Ha ha, I tell a lie. It's every film but disaster films. The grand total of that is still 2. No, really. How did you do that? Even if you didn't call it disaster movie by accident, you get like 4 in there.
Yeah.
A timeless reference that clearly ties into everything we just saw closes us out.
Fucking Matt Damon.
You're fucking Matt Damon?
And not even
Why?
kidding. We were so convinced that they had something so clever that the audience would just be laughing so hard for so long about that they have the whole cast sing it.
Oh my goodness.
What, you need to drag out the film's running time? It doesn't matter.
Pretty
The
much.
film's only an hour and 15 minutes long, yet it feels like 15 hours and 1 minute long.
Ugh.
It should be outlawed as a war crime.
Yes. Yes, it should.
Will never forgive you.
Yes, I will not.
And that should not be released on your worst enemy.
Oh no, I have a few people I could unleash this on. Am I that cruel, though? It depends on how they act.
Yeah, okay. Everyone's right. This was pretty abysmal. It's bad for all the reasons you'd think it'd be bad, and even by that low setting, it finds a way to sink even lower. There is no level this film works on. It's not even a fascinating kind of bad. Okay, at first,
No,
it's
sorry,
a
I
little
was-
intriguing how soulless and desperate it is, but it just keeps repeating the same awful over and over. I guess it serves as an unintentional beacon towards why parody classics like Airplane and Young Frankenstein and others are so well put together. They do have an understanding of what they're satirizing, and they use
Yes.
that understanding to form an attitude that says something funny about the material. As I pointed out earlier, though,
Yeah, and it
how
didn't
can
just
you
do
form
this.
an attitude around a movie you haven't even seen? You can't, so this film doesn't. If this is the bottom of the barrel, then I say the barrel should be burned down.
Yes.
And the ground
please.
soaked with salt. Heinous.
Critic, I have another idea for how we
Nah,
can...
nah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, please don't.
The movie's not worth it. It's not worth any of this.
No.
So, do you just want to stop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nope. We're done here, buddy. Don't look at the cat. He's not going to answer
You
you.
wouldn't happen to be working on a movie script.
What? Wait, what was that?
You wouldn't happen to be working on a movie script.
Nope.
Hell no, Kung Fu Panda.
Oh my god. Oh my, okay, I gotta be honest, guys, I was not ready for that. Oh my lord, I was not ready for some of that. There are some movies I have thought are really stupid and disgusting. And this one is now added to the list and probably really high up there as almost number one, I think. Again, I'm thinking like, okay, there's a couple bad movies I can think of. The only one that comes to mind right now is this reminds me of Sausage Party, but it's actually worse than Sausage Party. Because, you know, even though Sausage Party is just gross humor and food puns, at least it tried to come up with somewhat of a story. Ugh. But this was literally nothing. Like, literally nothing at all. Just reference after reference. No tie-ins of any kind. Come on, it's like a horrible, like, 2008 recap that that some, like, guy in a basement thought that was okay to make. Just, good lord, no. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that nonetheless. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out StormeDegree videos, because for my sanity and his sanity, it's better be worth it to have watched this. And without further ado, hope you guys will see my other stuff. We're going to be playing Pal World Saturday and Grounded Sunday. With that being said, I'll see y'all then. Bye!